and clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Our objective is to infiltrate and destroy a number of strategic assets. Proceed to the marked locations and level the marked targets. Be warned, enemy forces are on high alert, so expect major resistance if you stick around too long.
G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to Mechwarrior 5 with Mags, and welcome to the Brooklyn system. So, since the last video I uploaded to YouTube, about 4 or 5 missions have passed at this point. I did say I would start skipping a couple. Most of them have been pretty standard fare, just bread and butter missions for a mercenary company. However, this one is a little bit special. This is going to be the first time I've had the resources to deploy 4 battle mechs to a mission at once. I am skimming a little bit on the weight mix. I don't have a great selection of mechs at this point, but I do have 4 mechs on the ground, which is definitely an upgrade on where I have been. So for this particular mission, we're working for the Outworlds Alliance, and we're being deployed against House Kurita, otherwise known as the Draconis Combine, and our mission here is to destroy their fuel reserves on Brooklyn 2. Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoy. Concerned about the total weight.
Target acquired.
Target down.
Goddamn manacles. Ow! Fire that PPC shit at me.
Scrap that one.
Alright, dropship leaving. So we'll get some mechs here in just a second, I imagine.
One down.
Alright. Helos, they've been cleared.
Target acquired.
LRM-20 carrier. And Scorpion light tank.
Target destroyed.
And there's the battle mech. Let's do some light turrets around here as well. So yeah, Jen has taken a couple of hits. What have we got? Possible commando, maybe a fire starter.
Target down.
Whatever it was, it's already out. Jesus.
Target acquired.
Freeman, go easy with your mech, mate.
Target destroyed.
Alright, still 2 on radar.
I got it.
Alright, they've cleared out the other one. Excellent. Whoa. That's... I don't have jump jets. That's too big a drop for me, I think. I want to smash the legs out on this thing. The rest of these from here. Come on.
Target acquired.
Alright, missiles incoming. That was not too bad.
Target is done.
Target destroyed.
Take out the uplink. It looks like they're just clearing out defences at the moment. 500 metres to the next target.
Target
And just over a
destroyed.
kilometre to the rest. Although it looks like they've got that one. I'll give it to it. As much as the AI can be a bit shitty in this, they're going for the objectives all on their own and completing them while I'm still cleaning up the defences. I'm reasonably happy with that. You know, this fucking helicopters. It's one thing to have dumb AI, But it's another thing to have dumb AI that doesn't understand the mission objectives. That's just a hassle. Oops. That one...
Following your footsteps, Commander.
Alright, come on, Egghead. I am reliably told, by the way, that his mech suit is actually accurate. His piloting suit is actually accurate. It's a older neuro interface design. I haven't read that much into the lore in regards to the suit, the piloting suit, so that was one I was unfamiliar with. But speaking to somebody who is in the know, and yeah, that's apparently legit. Egghead's suit isn't just a troll, that's in lore. So I'm gonna have to do some reading in that regards. But anyways, with the AI, at the very least, it understands the objective, so even if it's dumb, it still is useful, which is...
I've only seen a place like this in a simulator.
Which is, well, it's better than it could have been. It's much better than it could have been.
Commander. That's one less target.
It'll be interesting to see.
My kill.
Sure, that one. It'll be interesting to see how much more useful they become. Oh, these things are everywhere. How much more useful they become as they skill up. That'll be, yep, that's helos.
Target acquired. Target
That's one.
destroyed.
Two.
Target destroyed.
Enemy eliminated.
Laser to take down the third one.
Damage critical. Need assistance. Holy shit! Holy shit!
Oh,
Holy shit!
shit. How? This is shit tier enemies. You fucking idiot. Freeman, you just lost me a mech. Thanks. First time getting 4 of them on the ground, and one, I'm just talking about praising the AI for being smart enough to know the objectives. Apparently they don't know how to drive a fucking mech. Well, if we can recover that thing, that is going to cost me a shitload to fix now. Pilot's likely taking injuries as well, so he's probably going to be out of service for at least a month. Probably more with a full mech destruction. And it's the Jenna. The Locust is still fine. In fact, the Locust has taken the least amount of damage of everything.
Down.
The Locust is actually kind of going ham. Do not piss me off at the moment, turrets. I'm not removed.
Target neutralized.
It's objective completed.
All objectives destroyed. We are inbound on marked evac point. Get here as quickly as you can, Commander.
Pow! One down.
And the pilot sounds like something you'd hear on Xbox Live.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alright, 900 meters to drop zone. Looks like we're heading back this way. Javelin's looking okay. It's taking a couple of hits, but it's not horrible by any means. Locust, yeah, perfectly fine. Probably some minor armor repairs that need to be done there, not too much of an issue. But the Jenna, second heaviest mech in my group, knackered. And being piloted by the guy who's supposed to actually own the mech, so should know what he's doing. And there's my Leopard. Almost where the Jenna got taken out too. Looks like no hostiles remaining at all that we're picking up, so we're good to leave.
You're cleared to board at mech bay number 1. Welcome back.
Overall, our own damage should be perfectly fine at this point. Looks like a little bit on the leg, but that's about it. Alright, almost Reputation 5. 310 C bills plus 100 Reputation. Yeah, we're going to need that money, I feel. We're going to need that money, I feel. We got 10 claim points, so I'll definitely take that AC5. Kind of some shit tier loot here. LRM 10. Yeah, I should probably just grab some spares. A couple of class 1 or a couple of 1-point upgrades here. And yes, RM ammo will help. Guess that'll do. 760,500. Oof, 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 oof. 756,000 damage. You idiot, Freeman. We got a 310 insurance payout though, so that does help. Only 44,000 on the Jav. This took some internal damage. 28,000 for armor repair on the Locust, so, and 22 on the Centurion. So that's not bad. 253 damage taken. Only dealt 86 damage. It was more useless than the goddamn Locust. That is knackered. Oh well, I have to go and work out what to do next now, because that's not going to be deployable for a while. And so I did. Jumping over to a nearby tech system, I grabbed a repair for all of our mechs, including the Jenner, and while I was there I picked up a new pilot and a new rare mech that was available in the stores. That new mech is the Phoenix Hawk. It's one of the first rare mechs you come across, and it, in conjunction with the Javelin and the Locust, brings our deployment weight up to the maximum 145 tons of this mission.
Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
There's a good chance our targets have split up in order to evade us. The marked locations on the map are the most likely areas where we'll find them. Be careful, as they have many supporters in the area that are more than willing to die for their cause.
And if you're thinking the Phoenix Hawk looks a little bit like a robot mode Veritech fighter from the Robotech or Macross series, you'd be right. That is the mech that was based on that particular design. Anyways, welcome to the Sturgis system, and once again we're being deployed against House Curator by the Outworlds Alliance, this time in an assassination role. A House Curator commander is deployed into this particular area and appears to be preparing forces for an attack against Outworlds Alliance facilities, so we're going to take him out. Light vehicles.
Target destroyed.
My kill.
That is a lot of red.
Target acquired.
Target signed. All units, weapons free.
Target is down.
Don't know why I keep trying to hit them with the AC5. Or the AC10 rather.
Target acquired.
Splash target.
Bit of terrain masking there. There we go.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Grab that one.
Heavy towel.
Pow! One down.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Right.
Target down.
And there is one of our targets. Centurion. Alright, so equal weight. Let's start working on that arm. No. What that looked like. Okay. That's a laser Centurion. Well, it's not anymore. Large laser replacement AC-10. Why would you ever do that to a Centurion? Overheating issues and no AC? It's criminal.
TrackIR, weapon systems malfunction.
There we go. Running a little hot there ourselves as well.
Keep at it.
Okay, so next objective is to the northwest.
Target acquired.
Phoenix Hawk's fine for damage. Javelin's taking a little bit.
Target destroyed.
Touch on the Locust as well, but nothing
Target
major.
acquired.
Okay, there's no reason to rush up there and wait for him. He's going to pop up over this ridge at some point. We'll just blast him.
Target down.
There we go. Alright, come on. This way.
Lead on, Commander.
What do you think I'm doing? I do enjoy the destruction. Although it is a dick move, those are farmers trying to grow stuff on an Arctic world in Arctic conditions, and some bastard just wanders along in a Centurion and starts blowing up all their silos.
Target acquired.
Helos.
Target destroyed.
Helo taken out. Where is he?
We've got eyes on the primary. Drop them before their friends show up.
Only got him on radar, Abby.
Target acquired.
Phoenix Hawk as well. It is. Twin meads, one large, one small.
Incoming missile.
Ow. Stop. Javelin, get the hell out of there. Don't... Torso's nearly knackered. Very least, if we can take this thing, and take this thing down, it'll make for some fantastic spare parts for our army.
Eliminated.
Target is down. Kill confirmed.
Acquired.
That's the last of them, Commander. That bounty is ours. Fahad will break open a case of Timbicky Dark when you get back to the ship safely.
That could have gone slightly better. Yeah, we've lost all... Shit. No, we've completely lost our autocannon arm. To a frigging ground unit as well. Oh, that was my fault. I was taking too many hits on that side. I should have been twisting more. Alright, objective is taken out. Come on, guys. Let's get on the Leopard and get the hell out of here. to be expensive. That is going to be expensive. I'm not looking forward to replacing that. I think I have a replacement AC10, so that's not a problem. I think I have a spare. But that's not going to be cheap to fix. Come on. Hit me with the damage. Still not quite 5. 265 C-bills, 40 reputation. Total payout 667,000. May need that. I got 4 share cost in this particular one, but yeah. LRM10. The SRMs have point upgrades, and we've got a couple of upgraded mead lasers. Those are probably a good fit. $530,000 damage and 172,500 payout. Oof, nearly $500,000. I knew that wouldn't be cheap. Only 16,000 on the thing, 40,000 on the January. Took a couple of big hits, and the Locust still comes in as dirt cheap to run. Alright, well, this one here, we're going to have to issue a repair for this one. So, what else have we got in this zone? And Locust. Alright, AC-10 out. Repair and replace the arms. Nothing else seems to be too damaged or too concerning. So at 1 point, AC-10. Yeah. You know, that seems to be all that's gone. And that brings us up to 50. Okay, so yeah, we do have a replacement AC-10. Ammunition is fine, it didn't detonate. Heat sinks are still intact. LRM is fine. Everything else seems to be pretty good. No, we'll just go with that. I was thinking about doing some customization work, but actually, you know what? That's a hell of a lot cheaper than I was expecting it to be. That's 16 days. Mission for House Curator. No, we don't want that one. We want Outworlds Alliance, and we want House Davian as the two that we're grinding at the moment. Raid contract. House Davian. +3 negotiation points, disrupted, and it looks like that would probably be deployments against House Curator, and we've been destroying our reputation with them anyway, so that's not a major problem. So that's not a bad option to go to Brundage. Okay, so arrival at Brundage, 2 available contracts. Take contracts and expand your company. So yeah, nothing's changed here. Still 3 days until the Centurion's done, so we're going to have to wait. Not too concerned about pilot. He cost me a mech. Not bad. Right, dead air. Potential payout 265,200, so it's not as high a payout as I would like. Tonnage limit 145. A group of house Kurita fanatics on Brundage have established a secret transmitter to broadcast information of dogma of the planet. Find their transmitter and destroy it before their message can create an incendiary situation. Alright, so that's a pretty straightforward mission. 7 negotiation points, so that still leaves us with 4, so we can take full Seagull payout as well. So 172,000 insurance, 6 salvage shares total, which means we won't be pulling a mech out of this mission, which I could really use a mech even just to sell at this point. But half a million before bonuses. And that looks pretty good overall. Alright, let's deploy.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure.
I'm still really enjoying this deployment sequence. This is really cool. I really like this. This is really fun.
Reactor online.
Sensors
online.
Weapons
online. All systems phenomenal.
This is
That's still not getting old.
Our mission is to cripple a series of comm towers located at the marked locations and bugger off before enemy forces know what's hit them.
Bugger off, eh?
We'll be back to pick you up when the job is done. Good hunting.
Yeah, it's a smash and grab mission, so this is pretty straightforward again, but this is still gonna be fun. I'll tell you what, hearing that sequence start up at the start every single time, and one thing that has been crossing my mind, you know, thinking about exactly how the content's going to go in 2020, because, you know, I've committed myself to the, you know, doing the historical videos and everything at the start of January, and the lore videos as well, although people seem to be less interested in the lore idea, although I still sort of want to do them. But it has been crossing my mind, what would be really fun and really laid back to do as well, although I don't know how well people would be interested in it, would be to do a playthrough of the old Mechwarriors if I can get them running. Like go back to Mechwarrior 2 and do Ghost Bear's Legacy. Helos already, right, schedule. And talk through, do lore for Battletech that way, or for the Battletech universe that way. Just play through the old games. The original, people might have actually picked up on it. I'm not actually a huge fan of the clans, or the clan storyline in Battletech. I actually find it one of the least interesting parts of the lore, but it's the part that seems to keep getting repeated in the games over and over again. Or at least the clan invasion itself is not particularly interesting, but there are some parts of the clans that are. And Mechwarrior 2 and Ghost Bear's Legacy is based entirely within the clans prior to the clan space, prior to the clan invasion of the Inner Sphere. And it's actually a really interesting storyline and a really interesting look at how the clan culture works. And it also sort of sets up a bit of a primer as to how they got their ass kicked.
My kill.
For all their advanced technology,
Objective down.
it was actually a cultural issue that caused them to get flogged in the long run.
Destroyed.
Twice, actually. They lost the first clan invasion and they lost the second one as well.
Target is down.
Target acquired.
What have we got? Javelin. Hey, you'd hear that, then you'd hear the Locust machine guns running off. Being targeted. Come on, take it. Take it. Thank you.
Enemy destroyed.
Who else was shooting at me?
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
You taken care of, and it looks like whatever was on my rear's been popped. We got a turret over here, I think. Yes, turret.
Target destroyed.
But yeah, I was thinking maybe we should do back and do like a retro replay type thing of Mechwarrior 2 and Ghost Bear's Legacy. Go through all the missions, check out all the clan mechs and the storyline from that side. Then maybe do Mechwarrior 3, Pirates Moon, Mechwarrior 3 and the Pirates Moon expansion. It's easily one of the most underrated Mechwarriors. It's actually got some really fantastic controls, and a really good storyline as well. It's often overlooked, but definitely worth having to go through if I can get that one running. And if I can get Mechwarrior 4 running. Mechwarrior 4 has been a nightmare trying to get it running. Although I have been trying, and I should remember Mechwarrior 2 Mercenaries as well is something that I should look into. Although I don't think my CD copy of that one actually works anymore, so I'm not sure I could be able to rip an image off it anymore. So I might have to see if I can find it elsewhere.
Target acquired.
My computer doesn't have an optical drive anymore, so I can't actually use CDs, but my wife's computer does. So if I want to use any of my old discs, I actually have to rip an image of them first, and then send them through the network to be able to actually play them. Which is a pain in the ass, but that is the way it is now.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Should look in the Mech Commanders as well. Mech Commander 2 was okay, but the first Mech Commander...
That's one less target.
Yeah, as I said, this is going to be pretty easy.
Form up on the commander. Splash target.
You guys can finish that one off. Yep. Yeah, like Mech Commander 2 was okay, but I still think Mech Commander Gold was the better game. And the fact that it had infantry on the ground as well.
Target destroyed.
Pow! One down.
It's actually the only game in the Mechwarrior universe that I can think of that actually acknowledged infantry, in addition to your ground vehicles and mechs and air attack. You get small groups that are basically like shoulder-launched anti-mech missiles that will pop up, and they're a pain in the ass because they can do a surprising amount of damage. They're not difficult to deal with.
All objectives destroyed. We are inbound on marked evac point. Get here as quickly as you can, Commander.
Target destroyed.
Pow! One down.
Target destroyed.
That's about it. But yeah, fantastic games. It'd be nice to play through them all. I don't think I've touched any of them in at least. Like, should it be more? I don't think I've played Mechwarrior 2 in at least 15 years. I did start playing at a couple of rounds of Mech Commander.
Forming on you.
A couple of rounds of Mech Commander about 4 or 5 years ago, because I was thinking about doing it as a retro replay following Crimson Skies, which I never actually finished, which I really should kick myself for that one. That was more of a, I did a computer changeover to essentially the earlier version of the one I have now, and I lost the optical drive, and my Crimson Skies is entirely on CD, and at the time my missus didn't have a computer, so I was unable to create the image, so I couldn't get back into that one. Although I should come back and finish it off now as well, because that is a fantastic game too. Well, as I said, that was going to be a ridiculously easy mission, and I thought it would be. Just essentially walk in and blast everything there. I didn't actually mean to complete the final objective in that one. I just sort of shot it on the way through. But still, easy money is easy money. 265, 240 reputation. We've got 6 points, and yeah, 7 to actually get the javelin, so I knew I wouldn't be able to recover that one, which sucks. Again, that's actually kind of law-breaking. If a javelin's there for salvage, it should be available for a mech crew to salvage. That's the way the law is meant to work, but that's not how the game functions. So that's kind of a thing. It's let's just hope whoever picks up the IP after Piranha understands the law a little bit better and can get that side of things done. It's the most valuable item there. So 610 in salvage, 833, and it looks like we've had our insurance recover all of our damages. So we should be able to just repair and not have to worry about it. And we've got a +9 standing trusted with Davian now. So 9,000 damage for us. Phoenix Hawk took a little bit. How did you take so much? 89 damage taken. Bit rough there with my Shadow Hawk, with my Phoenix Hawk. Don't be doing that. Right, repair, start. Repair, start. No lost components on any of them at the very least. All the internals are perfectly fine, it's just mostly armor damage. He just took a little bit too much of it. Alright, well there we go. Well anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed this one and thank you very much for watching. As always, Mechwarrior will be returning very soon. As you saw in this one, I'm going to be skipping through some episodes as we're going through, or at least through some missions, picking up sort of stuff where important events are happening. I'll pick up all of the storyline missions and, you know, the odd group of mercenary missions in between that are fairly good. And just have a little bit of a chat on the way through. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the idea I just sort of mentioned too, because yeah, I'd be up for that, going back if I can get them running. That's the big thing. Mechwarrior 4 is a nightmare to get running on modern PCs, but I might be able to get the others running at some time soon anyway. But anyways guys, until next time, click that like button if you did, share and subscribe if you want to see more, and as always, take care.